And I can't emphasize enough the importance of past papers and exam questions. You could know that course inside out, but until you know how to apply that knowledge, that's it. It is one knowledge, but significantly, it's application skills. Exam questions, past papers are essential. I emphasize to parents, it's great having an AI system. It's brilliant. You get that instant feedback, especially when it's English, like written answers and stuff.
Yeah.
And I talk through a chat GPT and how that can help as well. But until students understand how a mark scheme works, what examiners have to go on to enable them to mark your answer, that is vital information. And if they can learn to mark their own work, you're halfway there, knowing
Yeah.
how to answer those GCSE questions.
That is so empowering, and a lot of that you've just said about, the student and by extension their carer or their parent
Mm.
having the responsibility of going, "I am gonna now do that task." It is a lot to ask of a
Mm.
student, but then again, if a student is enrolled in school, they also have to do it, and they also have to do the homework. So it's actually not that wildly different. The student still has to take responsibility for their own learning within the parameters of all the resources that they're being provided with. As you say, in a classroom, the teacher is using all of those different assessment methods on a daily basis. So it's not just like do the course and then we'll assess you at the end. And I think that's what's great about what we are creating at the moment is that the assessments are weaved in throughout the entire course.
They don't
So
realise
you
it.
don't even get to the point where like, oh, actually, I don't know. It's all the way
Yeah,
through, isn't it?
yeah, yeah, absolutely. So at the moment, it's that they print off worksheets and they can keep record of what they get and their work. It's then down to them to keep track of it. That's the thing, and so it would be nice having that AI element to have a visual record of how they're doing. Would
Mm,
just It's like the icing on the cake, isn't it?
yeah,
That
definitely.
we are absolutely right this minute working on, especially we're focusing first on your English language course, to integrate some sort of end of module assessment AI thing. Here's a question, write your answer, instant feedback. How good, that is what is missing and what is going to happen.
Yeah. And then once they get that feedback, they'll have the opportunity to bounce off a real person. I think that's what's so powerful about what we're providing here is that those mentoring sessions and the tutors that you have available if people wish to have additional support, it's all there. So it's like, okay, you do a section of a course, you go through the materials, you do all the tasks, you do the assessment, then what? Well, you can still come to one of the mentoring sessions or you can still reach out to one of the tutors and that there's like an extra layer there of like, okay, can you just double check this? Can we go through it together? Are there any questions that you have about it? So I love the mentoring sessions for that.
Oh, they're so good.
Yeah.
That started in last month, September. I mean,
Mm.
we were doing, the weekly one last year, with me, and that was fine. It was kind of like an incorporation of the life skills and sort of some mentoring stuff as well.
Yeah.
But having individual maths one on a Monday, science
Yeah.
with me on a Thursday, Friday, and then we've got sociology and media and humanities as well. It gives the students an opportunity to say hello to a tutor.
Yeah.
Because I think even when you're on your own doing the course, having that contact with an expert, again, it's reassuring, it's comforting to know you're not on your own and not just being
Yeah.
left to it to work and through things.
Yeah.
You can bounce ideas, as you said, and ask questions, and our Facebook community page as well. Parents can join that, ask questions on there as well. We're
Mm.
here. Oh, I'm going to say 24/7, but please not midnight.
Everybody needs sleep, Claire, even you.
I
Yeah.
know, I know, and it hasn't stopped me. I have had messages, inquiries, all through the night, sort of thing. I
Oh,
do need to switch off, but I can't. I get excited when I get a message. I'm like, what's this?
Yeah, I know.
I'm like,
It's
no,
irresistible, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Well, that shows your commitment, doesn't it? And it shows that you wanna support people. It's all very human.
yeah,
And, as a tutor doing the mentoring sessions, it's been wonderful as well. I love to meet the students. I think it's nice for them to well, they don't see each other because their cameras are off, but they're there sort of in the room, so
yeah,
to speak, with the other students. And even depending on who you do get a little bit of friendly competition going on there as well. And it's that social learning aspect that I think that some parents of home educated students may worry that that the kids are missing out on, but there it is. We have that as well, and it's lovely. It's almost like a little online school as well as being the
yeah.
the courses. It's the
Yeah.
life aspect, it's the
I like
community.
that. This is what I was just about to say. We have our courses, but we have a community, and
Mm,
whether those two blend together, I think they do. They do kind of blend. We have a community, and I want to build on that
mm,
community. I like to add. Now, I spoke to someone recently who has a learning provision, alternative learning provision up. Oh God, I think it was Birmingham. I can't remember. And I'm like, this is just a parent inquiring about home ed, and I'm
mm.
like, would you like to put information about your provision on our website as well? And it's just like it's our website, National Tutors, is it's kind of like it's like a shop, not a shop, but it's a one-stop place.
Yeah, like a hub.
Yeah, like a hub. It's like I've got a question about courses here. Got a question about deregistering, education freedom. What about exams? Tutors and exams or art? I mean, I've got everything. I've got fingers in lots of pies. Got send help as well for helping
Mm.
things like that. Oh, I got everything.
That's brilliant.
And it's just not, I haven't started this. Well, I didn't even know I was starting the venture. It's amazing how who you meet and how
Yeah,
everything comes together. And
yeah.
I just look at it. I'm like, did I do that? This,
Oh, what have I created? But you've been responsive, that's the thing, you've responded to the need, and, it's like with the whole GCSE art thing, for example, it's like, I didn't realise that there was such a need for it, and there is a gap there. Well, there was a gap, but there isn't now, and it's just like, "Oh, it's wonderful. We can do that," and it's just like listening to people and
yeah,
seeing what it is that's gonna benefit them and, providing it, but also, like, the constant improvement as well, which is
yeah.
just to go back to the assessments thing. I think that, what you're doing there. And so one of the questions that I wanted to ask you was if you could sum up what parents should know about our approach to assessments in one sentence, what would it be? So put you on the spot, but
Right, hang on. Say that again. So, in one sentence, I've got to sum up.
yeah, what parents should know about our approach to assessments.
Oh God, I hate when people put things like this because I just waffle. Just waffle and go, oh, but we got this, got this, got this. Well, I don't know if it'd be one sentence.
It's
Our,
okay, more than one is fine.
the assessments are there. Okay, I don't know. I can't even summarize it to be honest. I just
How about this one then? Why have we got the assessments? Why are we doing this?
we need to know. We need to, they need to know and be reassured. So the
Yeah.
assessments are there. You've got to use them, and they've got to take their own initiative with their own work. Because you're not in that classroom environment with the teacher on their back all the time, if that's the case, it's almost part of the parent's job as well to monitor. Everything is there for them
Yeah.
by qualified people. So it's as I said, you can lead a horse to water, but you got to make it drink. It's like literally
Mm.
handing it to you on a plate with so
Mm.
much support and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
All you guys have to do is I keep saying this to people: use and abuse us. But this is it. It's use everything that we provide.
Yeah. It's an ecosystem, isn't it? It's like there's lots of it's sort of like, a menu that you can choose from. It's like
Yeah,
there's this and there's other stuff that you can draw on as well. But I do think, like, the assessment thing is super robust and really
yeah.
important, but I think the most important thing that we've talked about today is the community, because that covers every aspect of what you would need as a home educator. It's like the warmth and the availability and the community, I think, is really, really special.
But yeah, assessment side, don't they do people focus on grades? Okay. Assessments come in all shapes and sizes.
Yeah, agree.
We incorporate all of that from little quizzes to what we're going to be doing, like little end of module AI assessments or past paper questions, assessments that are little and continuous. And then at the end of each and every GCSE course or an A level
Mm,
course, we provide then exam questions. past
Mhm,
papers. Here is your exam board, so many free past papers, and you cannot ignore them, where
mhm.
you will learn how to answer.
Yeah.
We show you in the mentoring sessions and with particular lessons on application skills, but it all comes together when you have those
Mm.
past papers in front of you. And then that's just a whole new different aspect of like assessment then. Um,
I love the idea of giving not just the idea, the practice of handing the power back to the student and back to the family to give them the skills that they need to assess themselves. It's not to say that you're on your own with it, it's not that at all. But that's something I think that students don't really feel empowered to do in a school environment is take control and look at it from the perspective of the examiner. To actually take control of that process and understand what is required of
yeah.
them. That is so powerful.
Yeah, a lot of parents go, "Well, do we send the work to you to get marked?" I'm like, "No, you have to, this is how we structure our courses, that the information is there. You've got to now mark it yourself, but don't be scared to do that. It's a huge learning curve and
Yeah.
it'll fill gaps and build confidence
Mm,
in their knowledge and in their learning. A lot just expect and want and need that teacher to mark their work. And I'm like, no,
mm,
you don't. You don't need a teacher. The answers are there. And you've got
yeah.
ChatGPT if you're really
Mm,
worried, and I can help with all of that. Otherwise, if you're thinking about having your teacher to market, your pricing is going to go vroom like that.
well, it's gonna be prohibitively, isn't it? It's gonna be prohibitively expensive for people, and that's not what we're doing here. We're making it accessible.
Yeah, absolutely. But given accessible learning, affordable, community, mentoring sessions, it's all there as icing on the cake. It's one big cake with lots of layers made to look perfect.
I love the cake metaphor. It's making me feel hungry.
I know, I was thinking, right, have I got cake in the fridge?
Should we leave it there then, Claire? I think that let's leave it on the cake metaphor. That is such a
Yeah,
nice way to end it.
we'll have to have a little picture, look, caption of a cake.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you, Lucy. And I'm really
Yeah,
glad
it's my
we had this
pleasure.
chat.
I always love our chats, Claire. I just find
Yeah,
it so inspiring and yeah, I'm really excited about all of the things that we're doing. So
yeah,
thank you so much.
that's okay.